Go across to the management of Pincon Spirits. The management has, the board actually has approved a proposal to raise funds via issue of warrants. There's of course the entire talk about prohibition across various states. To discuss both those things, we have Mr. Arup Thakur, the Chief Financial Officer of the company, on the phone line with us. Mr. Thakur, thanks very much for your time. Good to have you here. First on prohibition, sir, what do you make of the noise across states? You know, yesterday the latest to join that list of states which may implement prohibition at some point over phases was Chhattisgarh. Your thoughts, sir?
Chhattisgarh, correct. Yeah, Chhattisgarh, because followed by Madhya Pradesh, now it's Chhattisgarh, they're also falling in the race. So, practically speaking, if you ask me, it's a wait-and-watch situation, what's happening. But if you look at it in a broader perspective, then definitely it's a blow for the entire Indian GDP. See, for example, declaring ban in Madhya Pradesh in phases, like to start with Narmada. So it is almost over 8,000 crores revenue the state is going to lose. So off late, they are not having any alternative plans. So definitely one has to wait and watch. All the companies, they're also watching. But fortunately, Pincon Spirit is not present there. And if you look at the activities of our company, we are yet to feel any pinch in the near future, because the states where we are operating, we don't foresee, like in West Bengal, in Karnataka, in Odisha. Then we have plans to northeastern states, then also down the line, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh. So there in the near future, say coming 6 to 7 years, we don't foresee any drastic prohibition on ban. So definitely our company, we expect to sustain the growth. Even all the states, they go in for a ban. Okay. But to be very practical, this ban, definitely we rely on the prudence of the government and also various regulatory authorities, and I am no person to comment on their views. But definitely we expect that there should be some positive notion also from there, because they also know what the state is going to lose, what the country is going to lose.
Mr. Thakur, has the industry made an appeal to the government, to the central government, to look into this issue?
Well, if you see, industry is looking into it, but in other way around, states are making appeal to the government. Maybe the center is looking in for President's participation in this ruling also, what the Supreme Court has done. But I don't want to comment on all these views, because this is a very sensitive issue, and they should be left to the regulatory authorities and also to the government and also to the Honorable Court. But so far, we look into our business. We are a company run by professionals. So basically, we also weigh the business risk. So we keep a, you can say, product mix or business mix notion in view. And keeping in that, say almost close to 30% contribution we are expecting from our 28 to 30% contribution from our FMCG sector, which has given us a very good contribution at the top line down last few years. So keeping this product mix and also the geographical presence of our company, we are presently, I think, coming number of years will not be having any pitch.
Right. This preferential allotment, could you talk about that? I mean, who's come on board as in terms of investors?
This is still under process.
Okay, this is the board approval.
Now,
so by when will this be done?
Maybe within next quarter, this first quarter of.
What was the need to do this, sir?
Well, we are expanding in. You can say we are having robust presence in retail chain, and also we want to have some other corporate goals in views. So keeping in that, we need to also have lesser dependence on borrowed funds. So naturally, the correction in the debt equity portfolio has to be there. So keeping all these things in mind, we are interested to expand our equity base.
Okay, can you give us a sense in terms of what volume growth is looking like for you right now, especially post the prohibition?
Sorry?
Especially post the limitations which have come out?
Well, as I said earlier, because we are yet to feel any pinch on our business, even in the coming years also. So we expect to retain this double-digit growth, what we had been doing in the past.
All right, fair enough, Mr. Thakur. We're going to leave it on that note. Thanks very much for joining in, speaking with us. Some flashes with regards to Vijay Mallya, but the next show, Halftime Report, is going to take all of that news forward. It's a wrap on Trading Hour. Thanks for